So how has the whole business changed for you since the enormous success of Twilight?
The biggest change has been the fact that I can have options as an actor and not just hope to God that you get jobs from auditions, because I wouldn't be an actor if I didn't get. I got really lucky from the start and just like was sort of positioned to get stuff. Like I need to be so compelled by a character that like the thought of me not being able to live out that experience like kills me, and I've gotten pretty lucky every time. So I think that this has put me just in a position to sort of continue doing that, and also like allowed me to share it with other people, because indie movies are fun, but it is satisfying to reach people, and there's just such a lesser audience for independent movies, so it's cool to do big movies too.
But it also has a negative side, as you already mentioned, the press, so there's a lot of interest in your personal life. So how do you cope with that?
I have a great time doing the interviews. I just don't know how much fun they have. Yeah, whatever. I mean, you don't. Taylor says it really well. You have to make adjustments, and you have to be self-aware. I mean, you can't suddenly think that you can just continue living like a normal person. I know that sounds weird, but I haven't changed who I am, and I haven't changed any of the things that I do. And you just have to sort of switch up where you do them. You know, like you just can't go to certain places. But I've now traveled the world. Like I know I've spent a couple days in these cities, and now it's not like I've like really been able to see them, but I know the places that I want to go back to, and I've got to meet and work with some of the most like people that make me want to do what I do. I've worked with, so all of that, like it's really, it's like, it doesn't matter. Like, I know that it seems crazy from an outsider's perspective. It must be like the mania must be so hard to handle. But it's not. It's like it's only when I'm promoting a movie, and it's all fake. It doesn't. It's fake.
You mentioned it. It can also be fun. So, for example, what was the funniest gossip headline you ever read about yourself?
I was joking around in an interview, and somebody asked me if I was really scared of vampires, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm so scared of vampires. And then this entire story was written that like I'm actually like vampire, like I have a phobia. I've developed a phobia, and I like sleep with garlic on my bed, and like that's the funniest yet, definitely. But it's weird because I've grown up like looking at tabloids in the market. Like you go into the store and like all the like Brad and Angelina and all of that stuff. It's like I can't believe I'm one of those people now, because like sometimes the differing stories, like right now I'm both living with Rob and he's breaking up with me, and I think I may be pregnant as well and married. But we got married a couple times last year too. So it's like, okay, cool. What am I doing this week? It makes absolutely no sense.
Let's talk about what you really do in the movie. So you do something a lot of girls will envy you for. You get to kiss both Robert and Taylor. So the comparison for you, who was better? Who was more fun?
Who was more fun? I don't know. I mean, this time around, like, I've gotten used to, like, Edward and Bella have a completely different thing in this movie. They're not scared to touch each other. And in the first two, that was they weren't, he's not human. Touch offered like a really interesting thing to play around with because it wasn't normal. And now we've like gotten them to the point where they're like cool with each other. So they're like making out constantly. So to be honest, the Jacob Bella kiss was way more like, what? Like it was, I don't know if it was more fun, but it was just like, it was different. It's so different to any other kiss in the movie, or in the whole series, really.
How many takes did that take you?
To be honest, we had to do it a lot, actually. Stephanie was on set. She wanted the blocking to be very particular. I don't remember, but we did it a bunch. Like, to the point where, in the beginning, after every take, I'd be like, he would never acknowledge it. He was totally out, because we're really good friends, and like, after the first take, he was just like, and I was like, that was weird. We totally just kissed each other, dude. And then like I don't. By the end of it, I stopped saying that because it gets weird.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.